All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Grab your warm fuzzies for today. It's nippy out. Okay. Um, so let's tune in today with a little warming breath. We haven't done Ujjayi breathing for a little while, so we'll just revisit that. And then we can carry that throughout our practice as well, just to send some warmth and energy into the tight places. But let's begin with a comfortable seat. And how about a few little shoulder rolls back and down? Welcome the crunchies. Good. All right, let those shoulders just rest down your back. And together, let's take that deep breath in through the nose and out with our long, audible sigh. Sort of that little whisper of your breath out. And as you do that a couple of times, notice that feeling in the back of your throat. It's like you're trying to fog a mirror, is the kind of feel. And the next exhale, we'll start open mouth and then close halfway through. And still feeling that sigh of your breath in the back of your throat. So do that as many times as you need to till you can really start to connect with that feeling. And then eventually we'll just be breathing in and out through the nose with that Ujjayi breath, or it's called the victorious breath, or you could think of this as the ocean breath, like the sound of the ocean when you hold a seashell up to your ear. So as you're inhaling through your nose, it's as if you are defogging the mirror. And then exhaling through your nose, fogging the mirror. So as you continue, just let your jaw be soft, maybe starting to close the eyes if they're not already, maybe starting to slow the pace of your breathing a little bit. Nothing forced, just nice and easy. And once you really start to find that soft sigh of your breath, see if you can relax into it a little bit more. So again, it's nothing forced, just very natural. Just imagine this warmth and energy coming in, tightness and tension flowing away. Let your mind focus onto that very soft, gentle sound of the breath, soothing and calming. We're going to stay with that now as we drop the arms to our sides. And on your next inhale, begin to squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, hold a heartbeat or two, and exhale through the nose with your ocean breathing. Release the shoulders slowly down. Again, inhale, shoulders squeeze gently up. Exhale, shoulders glide down. Let's do a couple more just at your own timing, your own breath, body pace. You can start to feel the connection of breathing and moving together. Last two. Making sure the shoulders fully release down away from the ears. Last one. And then just relax the arms, relax your breath, breathing normally. We're just going to shake the arms out Think shoulders, arms, hands, just shaking, letting stuff go. Start to get a little lymph and energy flow, and you can keep that shake. Maybe pick up the pace of it now and start to shake the hands. We'll bring them up a little higher. Just moving and grooving. Bring them down. Good. And then rest the back of the hands on the legs. All right, from here, let's bring chin to the chest without rounding the upper back. Simply feel a little stretch through the back of your neck. And then tipping the head slightly back as we lift the chin and look up, be mindful just how that feels in your body today. And then again, drawing chin to the chest. And looking up. And if you like, you can come back to your ocean breathing at any point in time. It's a nice place to focus the mind and attention. Nice way to bring some calming and warming, gently stimulating breath into the body. And then as you come back to center, eyes onto the horizon, we'll turn the head towards the right and to the left. Nice and easy to the right and left. We'll do that one more time. And now we're going to go halfway to the right, so off on a diagonal to the corner of the room. And on that diagonal, we'll tilt back and forward a few times. So we're just changing the angle to get into different areas, up and down. Next time chin comes to the chest, let's roll the head over to the left. Find your left diagonal. And again, just tipping up and down. Next time chin comes to the chest, we're going to go all the way around in a circle. So we'll kind of scrape the chin across the collarbones to whichever side you're headed, up and over and down and around. Nice and easy. Think warming thoughts for the body, especially on a chilly, rainy day like today. Let's take one more circle in this direction. And reverse. Remembering that all the lovely crunchy sounds are a normal part of being a human in a human body in a stressful world. But just as long as you're not feeling any sharp shooting pain, we're good. So we want to go around any pain. All right. And then we'll bring it back to center. Okay, let's bring the palms together and just start to rub them vigorously. We'll generate some good energy here. We're going to give ourselves a little massage. Just stay with that a few more seconds. Get the hands nice and warm. And we'll take one hand to either side of the neck. Just give yourself a little feel-good massage. There is no right or wrong with this. I always say if it feels good, you're doing it right. Here we go. Good. All right. So letting the arms just hang back down by your sides for a moment. Let them be heavy. We're going to come back into those shoulder circles, maybe exaggerating them a little bit, rolling forward, squeezing up, rolling back, and then down. Good. Now we're going to go the other way, squeezing back and up, rolling forward and down. Just working through all the different directions today into all the nooks and crannies. Okay, then pause and we'll bring the fingertips to the shoulders and circle the elbows back. And then we're going to circle elbows forward. And then dropping the arms gently down, we're going to take arm circles forward and up, opening through the chest. Working through increasingly bigger ranges of motion, and we'll reverse, circling forward. Kind of like we're going swimming. Okay, now from here, we'll bring the arms straight out into a T position, turning the palms face up and down, up and down, letting that movement come from the shoulders. Good, and then face up, hold right there, just look towards the right hand, wiggle hello to your fingers, back through center, look to the left hand, wiggle hello to your fingers, back to center, release both arms, take a nice big breath, let it go. Just pause for a moment. You might rest the hands on the legs, maybe close the eyes, maybe feel some warmth and movement into the upper body. Beautiful. Right, we're going to mosey down our spine now. So coming into our cat stretches, reaching the heart forward, squeezing the shoulder blades back. And then tuck the hips and chin, rounding through your back. Feel that stretch between your shoulder blades. And let's weave a breath as we inhale, rock forward. Exhale, round back. Maybe coming back to your ocean breath if you so choose. Just moving, just breathing. Making your way back to center, that neutral spine. And we're going to take the arms back out to a T again, like they're resting on a little shelf. This time you can have palms face down, and we'll look to the right as we reach in that direction. So it's a little reach through the ribs and then back through center, and then reach over on the left side, reaching through the ribs and back through center. So it's like something's just beyond your reach and then back in. Just beyond your reach and back in. Good, side to side. Breathing easy. Let's do one more each way. And relax. Relax the arms, rest, pause. Good. Now let's reach the heart forward again. This time we're going to scoop the ribs around into the back and around to that other side and forward. So great big torso circles. You might feel your weight, pardon me, shifting around the hips, shifting around the sit bones to the forehead edge, to one side, to the back edge, to the other side. So warming up all these little muscles. Good. Let's reverse it. Good. And then coming all the way back to your center to relax. All right, so we're going to come back up to our cactus arms this time. We're going to take that right hand, reach across, tap your left shoulder and look towards your hand and then back to neutral. Then we're going to go the other way. So the left hand taps the right shoulder and we look to that hand and then back to center. We're going to take that right hand down to your left hip, looking down and back up. Left hand to the right hip, looking down and up. So we're going to go back to the shoulder. So right hand to left shoulder and center, left hand across and up. You're just looking towards the moving hand, right hand to hip and up. Left hand to hip, crossing over the center of the body. Now we're going to change it just a little, and that as that right hand taps the left shoulder, you're going to look to the right shoulder and up. Left hand reaches across, look to the left shoulder and up. Right hand to the left hip, look to the right shoulder. You just go on the opposite way this time. And then left hand across, look to the left shoulder. Let's do that again. So right hand across, look the other way and up. Left hand across, look the other way and up to the hip and up to the other hip and up. From here, reach to the sky, and we're going to take a half forward fold. So arms sweep forward, elbows come to the knees, hands can be whatever. They can press together or just dangle there, whatever feels good. Just take a little stretchy poo for your back. You can even let the head hang forward. Couple of easy breaths. Right. And then let's sweep the arms all the way back up again. We'll start to get a little rotation in the spine now. We'll take a twist to the right. So the arms will come down to the right, all the way down and up to the sky. Down to the left. Up with an inhale. Down to the right, little rotation. Up with an inhale. Exhale to the left. Good. Let's take that one more time each way. And we'll reach all the way up. We're coming back into that halfway fold, elbows to the knees, relax the head, easy breaths. And if it's comfy for you, you could go a little deeper. Maybe the arms dangle to the floor, but if your body says, no, thank you, not today, please, then just stay right there, elbows on the knees. We'll hang out for a moment, either position. And then walking hands to the knees. Let's all take a little roll back up the spine. I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit warm now, so I'm going to take a layer off. All right. Let's just come into some little knee rocks here, a little swish, swish, side to side. Okay. Now you can have your hands wherever. They could rest on your legs, they could hold onto your chair, they could be out in front of you. Go for anything that feels good there. And all we're going to do is just lift one knee and then the other. Get a little bit of movement in the hips, up and up. And try not to tip back with this. So you might even kind of tell yourself to lean into the wind a little bit, lean a little forward. Good. That's it. It's just a nice, easy pace. One more time. And then we're going to take that right leg and extend it straight out in front of you and just roll through the ankle. More crunchies. And the other way around. Good. Place that heel down so you're actively drawing the toes back to you. You could hold on to the back of your chair and lean forward. You get a little chest stretch that way. You could also bring the hands forward onto that front knee, and you might be able to lean into that a little bit more. So just kind of check in there, see what feels good. Sometimes a little chest opening feels nice. Okay. And sometimes more of a hamstring feels nice. Wherever you are, let's breathe. Send some oxygen into the muscles. Send your loving intention into the muscles. Good. And just sliding back up, take both knees out and in a couple times there. And then we're going to come to the other side. So we'll just extend that left leg out, circle through the ankle. And reverse it. Again, plant the heel, draw the toes back, and same thing. You can hold onto the back or the sides of your chair and lean forward. Let the shoulder blades squeeze back, or bring the hands to that front knee and stretch over. Whichever you prefer. I think I might do a little chest expansion here. Just breathing where you are. Long spine. Good. Gently release, slide everything back in. And again, just rock the knees out and in. Good. All right. We're going to come back to that right side, holding underneath that thigh, just lifting that knee up as high as is comfy for you, and then try to let it relax into the hands. Let's take it around in a circle. A little hip stir or knee stir. Around the other way. All right, then we're going to push that heel forward. So it's like you're pushing something away from you, and at the same time, the back of the thigh is pressing down into the hands. So the leg is pressing down, the heel is reaching forward, the spine is reaching tall, the shoulders melt down the back. Draw the chin just the tiniest bit in and breathe through your whole gorgeous body. And then bending that knee in, maybe curling towards it any amount. Stretching through the back, lower down, rock the knees out. Let's do that on the other side. So we'll hold under that left thigh, let it, again, just sort of relax into the hands. We'll go back to some nice easy circles. Reverse. All right, and then from here, we're going to push the heel forward, press the back of the thigh into the hands, holding here, growing tall. And then bending that knee in, maybe curl in a little towards it, feel a stretch towards the low back. And release. And then again, we're just going to slide down over the legs, either halfway, so elbows to the knees, or all the way, wherever your body prefers to be. And then just take your time, slowly rolling back up. Unfurling. Ah, gorgeous. All right, let's kind of walk the feet out here just a little bit wider and come into some side bends. Pardon me. So with the left hand on your leg, that right hand is just gonna make a big, beautiful little rainbow up and overhead. Oh, hello, side body. And then coming back. We're gonna stay on the right side and then just change that angle slightly, maybe just a tiny bit forward. And each time we go over and back, you might again reach to a new angle. So we're just really exploring this whole right side, kind of the front side and back of the right side. Good. And then we're going to reach on a diagonal up over that left knee towards the corner of the room. Let's stay there and just open and close the hand quickly, like little sparkles. Good. Breathe. And then we'll just come all the way back to center. Rest the hand onto the leg. Pause a moment. Have a little wiggle there. Let's go to the other side. So left arm takes that big rainbow sweep over. On a rainy day, there's a rainbow there somewhere. And coming all the way back. And then just play for a moment. Let yourself get curious about what would it feel like if I reached at that angle? Oh, that feels good. What about if I change it a little? So can we just have a little conversation with ourselves? Looking for what feels good. And this next time, let's all reach on that diagonal over the right knee. We'll hold, open and close the hand. And bringing it all the way back. And going for maybe a little bigger body roll or circle than we did earlier. See how that feels on your back. And reverse. rolling around the hips. And coming all the way back home to your center. We'll just walk the legs in a little bit. Have a body wiggle. See how everything's feeling. All right, let's explore our hip glide. We've not done this one for a little while. I'm going to put my sweater back on. The temperature's having a hard time staying regulated in here today. Okay, so we're going to turn to your left. So you're facing your left side. And then just like when we do our lunge, let's see if I can kind of get this out of the way so you can see it here. But you're going to drop that right knee to the floor, or towards the floor. So I'm just holding on the back of the chair. And the movement is kind of this up and down through this right hip. So let's play with that for a second. You might have your hand right here on your hip and think, squeeze it up towards your shoulder. It's a little hip hike. And then down towards the floor. All right, so just try that a couple of times. I find this a really nice release of the tightness that can get in and around that low back area. Okay, now from here, let me think about which way we're going here. We're going to drop that right arm down, bring it up and over. It's like you're taking a side bend to the left, and that right hip is just getting heavy. So you're just opening up through the ribs, through the waist on that right side. And then as you sweep that arm back down, kind of squeeze the hip and shoulder towards each other. Okay, so they stretch away, going over into your side bend. And then as you come back, the arm, the hip, the shoulder all kind of squeeze towards each other. So just play with that a little bit. Let's do one more. And then release everything back to center. You could slide both feet forward. Just compare and contrast there for a second, the right and left sides. All right, turn ourselves around, do a little hokey pokey here to the other side. Good day for a hokey pokey. All right, now, so we're facing to the right. We're gonna just drop that left knee towards the floor. And again, just sort of find that movement first. So you might place your hand right here on that hip and just feel it squeezing up and then dropping down. Never fails to amaze me how one side is easier than the other. Okay, and then when you're ready, we'll just take the arm into that movement. So sweeping that left arm overhead into a little side bend, that hip, that knee reach towards the floor. And then as the arm comes back, we squeeze towards each other. So you're lengthening your side body and shortening your side body. Play with that a couple of times. And that last one. And then relax. Slide the leg forward and just go ahead and bring yourself forward again. Notice if that feels a little bit more evened out there. Yeah. And continuing down through the hips, let's now take that right ankle over the left. And just because we can and our foot's accessible here, let's give it a little massage. So again, there's no right or wrong way. You're just looking for what feels good to wake up and stimulate a little bit through the foot. the arch, the toes. Give it a little loving, a little mobility, anything that feels stiff or tight or stuck. I have to tell you guys, I have discovered a love of what are called barefoot shoes. There's a company called Xero Shoes, and I now have 3 pairs, I think. Uh, they're great. My feet love them. I don't have toe cramps anymore. So that's my sales pitch for Xero Shoes, barefoot shoes. There is a slight learning curve, and if you're used to a lot of support in your shoes, to get used to not having that, but then you get back into the natural support of your feet. So anyway, that's my plug. Okay, so holding around the front of your shin, we're just going to kind of pull ourselves up tall here. So I'm basically just kind of slightly tilting the pelvis forward, so coming to that forward edge, which might bring you right into a little bit of a hip stretch right there. Okay. From here, if there's any room to fold forward, go for it. If not, just stay where you are. Nice, easy breaths into those tight places. Relax through the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Imagine sending that warmth of your breath into the tight areas. And we'll slowly come back up. And from here, we're just going to slide that leg over a little bit more. So you're sitting more knee to knee, just if you're sitting cross-legged. Bring your left hand on top and your right hand beside you. Grow a little taller as we twist towards the legs to the right. We're going to stay in that gentle rotation and just turn our head left and right a couple of times. Good. And then we'll hold. Gently release back through center and bring both feet to the floor. Just rock those knees in and out. Okay, to the other side. So we'll bring the left foot on top. Again, just give yourself a little foot massage while you're there. Just like the rest of our bodies, our feet need some TLC. Good. All right, then there's a little flex in that foot as we hold on to the shin and just pull ourselves up nice and tall. Again, beautiful choice just to stay right here, or maybe lean in a little bit. And we're just going to hang out and breathe. You might come back to your ocean breathing. Feel that warmth and energy moving into any snug areas. Melting away the tightness. And then let's release into our cross-legged. So right hand on that top knee and just take that left hand to a little twist behind you. Spiraling gently upwards and keeping your body in that shape as the head turns left and right. And just coming back, hold. Let's gently unwind, slide the feet to the floor, give them a little shake out there. Very good. All right, so we're going to get a little final warmth going here with a march, a little quick walk. So I'm just start to pump the arms and legs. You can kind of choose your pace and choose how high you want to lift the knees, just like you're going for a little speed walk down the sidewalk. Keep the pace, just keep going, keep breathing, keep moving. I'm watching somebody attempt to pull into our driveway. We have a shared driveway with our neighbors, so I have no idea who this is or what's going on, but they have a large truck and they're having a hard time doing it. It's interesting being back in Wilmington. All right, we're still going. We've got 3, 2, 1. Just to get the heart rate up a little, come back to stillness now. Maybe feel a little bit more warmth, a little bit more energy. It's an opportunity to, again, just slow the pace of the breath with intention. Why don't we move through a final round of sun salutations, a little whole body loving before we relax today. So with palms together at the heart center. Let's take an inhale to sweep the arms up. And an exhale to fold forward. And remember, you can go halfway or all the way. I'm going to leave that up to you. And then your next inhale, sliding hands to the knees, lifting the heart to the sky. And exhale, folding forward. Nice and easy. The arms sweep out and up with your inhale. And the hands come back to the heart with your exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Just find a little flow. Inhale, reaching up. Mindful flow. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting the heart to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, gathering the hands home to the heart. One last time. Inhale, reaching upwards. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, folding. Inhale, sweeping the arms upwards. Exhale, hands to the heart. Hands to the legs. And feel everything settling back in, settling back down. And like that snow globe that has been shook up, feel all of those snowflakes settling now. Feel yourself, your energy settling as you relax from the crown of your head, down through the shoulders, down through the hands, down through your body, your hips, your legs, your feet. Maybe close your eyes. Perhaps coming back into your ocean, breathing for a few rounds. And just feeling that energy of calm, of groundedness, of ease, filling body, mind, and heart. Quieting in, quieting down. Bringing your awareness down to the very soles of your feet, and just imagine this golden warm sunlight filling your feet, your toes, all of the muscles, the bones, the joints, and flowing through the ankles, flowing up through the legs, through and around the knees, letting all the muscles relax. And just feel this golden warm sunlight flowing into the hips and pelvis and buttock muscles, relaxing. Flowing into the torso, the belly, and lower back. Through the solar plexus and the middle back, relaxing. Chest, heart, lungs, and upper back, relaxing. Just feel and see that golden warm sunlight as it flows into all the muscles of the neck and shoulders. Flowing gently down through the arms, like warm pools of sunlight through the wrists, the hands, the fingers. Feeling that warmth and relaxation through your whole body. Coming up through the muscles of the face, softening through the jaw, and all of the muscles inside the mouth. Through the sinuses, the cheekbones, the eyes, the forehead, the top and back of the head, even the ears. My favorite, the space between the ears. And feel your whole body filled with that sense of warmth and relaxation, but also just welcoming a little vitality today, a little renewed energy into cells and tissues. Thanking your amazing body for everything that it's capable of, for all of the possibilities that are there. Just soaking in that goodness. Now just starting to find a little movement through your fingers and your toes. Maybe some little circles through your wrists or your ankles. Let's take a great big stretch up to the sky. A little ooey gooey reach through one side to the other side, reaching up for that sunlight that's behind the clouds. Welcoming that in. And then we'll just bring palms together at the heart space, bowing into your sweetheart with one full breath of gratitude. Beautiful practice today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week ahead. Namaste.